What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to another episode of the No Holds Barred Sports Show.
Oh, we got the buff neighbor.
Yeah, for real. Where we uh where we
Dark Hogan.
pull no punches. I'm
Yo,
LowRyda.
brother,
We got
brother,
King
brother.
Mega.
We don't pull any punches.
Yeah, we pull no
None.
punches.
None.
And then we got King Mega. Oh, that's a big old beard, senior neighbor.
That's just shit, nigga.
Kenny the Bounty Hunter. So yeah,
Double
guys.
trouble tonight. Double trouble
Uh-oh.
tonight. Double trouble
do
tonight.
Uh-oh, now we're getting crazy.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now
yes,
we're
we
getting
get
crazy.
crazy.
I like it. I like it.
Let me hit
I
you
like
with y'all
it.
New York. Yes, yes, y'all.
What's up,
To the beat,
everybody?
y'all.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
I'm going old school tonight.
We already got Annette in the building. What's up, Annette?
Up in that. We going old school
Great to
tonight.
see you. Okay,
Uh-oh,
okay.
uh-oh.
We got
Nephew neighbors up in.
one of your nephews up in here.
Yes, sir, nephew.
So hold on. So is that a nephew or just some random dude? Because you know when you black and
That
like
is
50,
a nephew.
everybody's unc.
That's nephew right there.
All right,
You see,
all right.
I have to talk to you about that when we get offline.
All right,
but
what up,
that's
nephew?
right
What's up,
there.
son?
Especially
yeah.
if you're a senior neighbor.
What's up,
Everybody's
Yes, sir.
unk.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I haven't
Yes,
gotten
sir.
unc yet. When I get unc, I'm gonna jump off a bridge.
Nah, that's a beautiful thing.
Unc, what up, unc? Like, come on, man. I ain't-
You'll learn if you ever go to
I'm
which
really
I hope
try
never
today.
happens, but that's a sign of respect. That's
True.
on in another world. That's a big sign of respect.
True.
I'm a really try today to refrain from dropping any kind of curse words. I got the little one in here with me and my
Thank you,
pops.
Steve. We
in the
gotta
room.
No
broaden.
doubt.
We gotta, widen our
Yeah, we got to
audience.
broaden our horizons. All right.
I know
Next
random
driving
uncs.
home, I appreciate it. And that, of course, we always appreciate you tuning in. And yeah, not no random unks.
Random uncs.
Let me. I got this Choco Tuesday since it's Tuesday.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's a Choco Taco beer, bro. Come on now, you can't go wrong with that, right?
No
Chocolate
doubt, no
beer.
doubt.
Choco Taco, bro. You don't remember the
That's
Choco
something.
Taco?
I remember them. I don't know what that beer.
The ice cream truck.
Yeah. So now, do you remember when Taco Bell was selling
We got
the
a frozen
strawberry
neighbor.
flavored?
We got a frozen neighbor.
Oh no,
Strawberry flavor what?
the Choco Taco.
Nah.
Yeah, it was called the
Who was
pink
selling
taco.
that?
It was called the pink taco at Taco
Who
Bell.
was selling that? Really? Nah,
Yeah.
I missed that. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Damn.
you had to go up there and ask for the pink taco.
I'm leaving that alone. I'm leaving that alone.
my
I ain't
pops-
touching that.
Hey, my boy told his nephew that one time back in the day. He said he was like, oh man, he's like, oh, his nephew was like, oh man, I love the Choco Taco, and he's like, yeah, have you had the strawberry one? He's like, no, I love strawberry. He's like, yeah, you gotta go up there and ask for the pink taco. So he said his nephew walks up to the counter. He's like, can I get a pink taco? And the dude's like, what? And the
what?
dude and his sister-in-law was there, and she was like, pink taco. He's like, yeah, I love pink taco.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh man. And the kid was like 7 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Set him up.
Lord have mercy. Lord have
that's
mercy.
my boy. That's my boy Carlos. That dude's nuts, man. He could be a comedian, bro. Like how funny he is.
Really? Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so party people,
Yo,
we about to get into some topics.
Yes.
If you want to hear the
Thank
truth,
y'all all for tuning in.
I'm about to hit the truth. Yo, before we start,
What's up?
have
How
you
hot
watched?
are these Yankees? That's what you want to talk about?
Jesus Christ! I can't.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna let you live in your glory. You let me live in my glory. I ain't saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I ain't saying a word.
They're hot. They
Saying
looking.
a word.
Judge is looking like a beast.
All I got to say is it's May.
Oh
and
no,
not
of course.
October.
Listen,
That's all I'm saying. But you're not a Mets fan. If you're the Mets fan, I'd be like, listen, I want to hear but.
yeah,
No,
of course. You know the Yankees always play it up. They play at least until October.
Right. Yeah. But what I was going to ask you was, cuz in the building. What up, cuz? Cuz up in the building.
Oh, that's your cuz?
That's my cousin. Yeah, my real
Oh,
cousin.
okay. How you doing, cuz? Is that your real cuz?
No, that's my real cousin.
Oh
real,
man, look at that. We got unks, we got cuz. Yo, what happened to Kenny, man?
So hold on, I don't know what happened. But what I asked you was, have you seen have you watched it First Take, or have you watched it yesterday or today?
Nah, I haven't watched First Take
Son,
bro.
So Pat Beverly was on there. I didn't watch crap today. I just couldn't work.
Pat Bev is buddy that he's like the trash talking moonwalking.
When the Timberwolves clinched the playing game, and dude jumped on the scores table and threw his jersey. He was on First Take, right? Yo, this dude on TV is just like he is on the court.
Is he really?
Yes. Wow. Just when you get some minutes, just YouTube it,
check it out.
He's like, yo, he looking at Stephen A. Smith like, what? Not you say this, but nah. And he's boys with James Harden. So they've been talking about, is James Harden worth giving the Supermax contract? And I was going to put that in one of the topics. And he's like, yes, because of who he is. But part of that is his heart. And he doesn't want to.
We appreciate you just tuning in, even if it's just to say hi. Thank you.
It. So he was like, yeah, he deserves the Supermax because of what he does, what he is, blah, 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 blah. And Stephen A. is like, no, he don't. And I agree with Stephen A. He don't.
Nah, he definitely don't.
And JJ Redick was like,
you can't give him that.
But he's like, that's his boy. So he's kind of like, you got to get paid. So I get it, right? But other than that, he's been like, yo, if somebody says, whatever, Chung is one of the greatest wrestlers ever, right? Well, how do you define great?
Here we go.
Define great. With what?
No, I thought you were gonna try and clown me or something.
No. He was just saying, like, yo, what's great? Like, how do you define great? Like, give me an example. Like, he's calling people, he's not calling them out, but he's like, yo, be specific. You want me to answer something, be specific. Don't just generalize stuff. And he's saying that to everybody. Stephen A., JJ Redick, everybody. And it's been refreshing because you get some brutal honesty from someone who's still in the game. And he's not one of those guys who's like going to generalize and answer or tippy-toe around a topic because he's still in the league. He's like, nah, this is why this is why that. And no, I think so. No, you're wrong because blah, blah, blah.
I like that though.
The only thing, and I saw literally like 5 minutes of it today, where they were like, "Well, who do you?"
Wait, is he a regular on the show now? Is that what's going on? Oh, okay, he was just
on there yesterday and today for whatever reason. But he was like, but they were like, "Yo, who do you think will win between Miami and Boston?" So he was like, "I got to see the game. I got to see game one. Then I give you, then I give you something." Then they were like, "Nah, I need something now." Right. And JJ Redick was like, dude, I feel the same way, but this is TV. This is what we do. So his comeback was, which is kind of funny. He said, I don't get paid to do TV. I get paid to play. So I'll let you know after game one.
Yeah,
like, he's like that.
He's just there as a guest. He's
like that. Right.
He ain't getting paid to be on the show.
He ain't falling into nobody's track. He's just, it's been refreshing. So hopefully I can watch. Maybe I'll watch.
I'm going to pull that up after the show.
I'll probably watch at like 4 a.m. They ain't no time to do anything else. But
after you finish working,
freaking. But anyway,
man, I don't know what happened to Kenny, man. His internet done kicked him off, and I don't know, man. But hold on, let me throw this up here real quick while maybe Kenny comes on. Make sure y'all check us out on Facebook and YouTube, No Holds Barred Sports Show. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit that bell. Get notified. So that we trying to do something here. If you're checking us out, you're probably one of our peoples, or one of our people's.
Or people's.
Maybe I'm your uncle. But like legit, man. We definitely trying to grow this. So if y'all can, share it. Tell your peoples about us. And if you ain't on Twitter, on Facebook and YouTube, then follow us on Twitch, No Holds Barred Podcast.
Yes,
so, but you want to just get started?
Yeah, let's get started.
NFL schedule was released. What am I looking forward to the most? You already know what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Tampa Bay doing the dang thing and winning that stuff. Just saying.
You're skipping topics. I mean, you
Well,
jumping ahead.
listen, you know,
No, that's fair. That's fair. All right, outside of your team, what else are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to Tampa and the Saints.
So if y'all
they always have.
If y'all forgive me, but if I like away, we're doing something live tonight. The NBA draft lottery is happening now. Be over 8:30, so we're gonna talk about it once it's concluded at 8:30, and at about 8:28, we'll know who the number one pick is. But so that's why I'm looking off camera. But go ahead.
Okay, but yeah, man, I'm definitely, you know me, bro. I'm a Bucks fan, so I'm not one of these jabroni fans that just just jumped on the bandwagon because Brady came to town, you know. So for me, you know, I'm excited for the Bucks, you know. Doesn't, you know, I'd probably say I love when they play the Saints, of course, because those are always going to be good games, even though, you know, the Bucks always seem to struggle with them, you know. That's like always a tough matchup for them. Don't matter how bad or how good the Saints are. And another big game I'm looking forward to is the Rams, November 6th. You know, those are 2 days, 2 big games that I think, you know, can show a lot that well, 3 big games that can show a lot that the Bucks will have to overcome or do whatever with, you know. By the way, I don't know if you can check the gimmick and see if Kenny wrote anything in the group, maybe he couldn't get back.
Let me check the gimmick real quick. Yeah.
I got my phone open to the Facebook so that if anybody comments, I'll know who it is, you know.
No, I ain't comment yet. No.
Yeah.
So this year,
who are y'all playing? What division are y'all playing against?
Really? You gotta ask that? I'm mad you gotta ask.
Bro,
you go to week 16, you go tell me who we play.
Move your little gimmick away a little bit.
You go to week 16 and you go tell me who you play.
Week 16?
Yes.
Are y'all playing us?
Damn right.
Oh, you heard? I'm excited for that too.
You heard?
December 18th at Tampa. Maybe we could try and see.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
You know what though? That's gonna probably end up being one of them games that'll be hard to get tickets to.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying.
Just because y'all are hot now. If this was last year, it would have been like, oh, we could. You know, people probably would have been, you know, Bucks tickets are already
Brady
hard.
Stayed retired.
Yeah. But then it wouldn't have been entertaining for me because they would have had some jabroni QB.
Right.
They probably would have traded for Garoppolo or, you know, or drafted somebody and they would have had Blaine Jobber as our starting QB. You know.
So we played the NFC South, right?
Well, that's pretty cool, but that's good for y'all. That's real good for y'all,
right? And you know, you always play like one team, you know, out of your rotation schedule in the conference. This year we got the Cowboys in Dallas.
Ooh, okay.
And we just went there like 2 years ago.
You know what, man? It would have been nice if y'all were playing the Commanders though. So this way we could have had a little gimmick going on between you know all of our teams playing at some point throughout the year. Well, I don't think the Bucks are playing the Commanders, but
so you know. So I guess looking forward to that. But I'm definitely looking forward to, you know, outside of that, we play the Saints in week 6, which I might go to because I've never been to New Orleans.
Okay.
So we play.
Saints fans travel hard.
Yeah, and it's who dat versus who they.
Yeah. Who started that?
If you ask a Saints fan, it's who dat. You ask a Bengals fan, they jacked it. So we played Dallas in the NFC. In the AFC, the one person out of our division is Tennessee. At Tennessee, so that might be a little rough. So and we play the AFC East too, AFC East and NFC South this year.
Okay.
So it's fun. But outside of that, this year there's 3 games on Christmas. Because Christmas is on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So we got Green Bay and Miami, Tampa at Arizona, which should be good. But I think the real banger is going to be Denver at the Rams.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Tampa finally got it. This is their first ever Christmas game.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, But that was definitely going to be one that they would try and push because Arizona is definitely a team that was up and coming, and now it seems like they might have faltered a bit. But maybe with Marquise Brown, they can.
So
catch a little something again.
So you think the NBA is going to have Christmas games this year?
Oh, that's going to be, NBA, no matter what though, like NBA fans are pretty damn loyal. You know what I'm saying? So
they are. What?
See your neighbor's back.
Man, my shit just started spinning and going crazy. I was just telling my wife how crazy this damn house is, man. And I got all my friends.
Damn, what's going on? You got lights flickering.
Checking you out, and I'm like, damn, net, and I'm off.
So, are you using a neighbor's Wi-Fi like back in the day? You steal somebody's cable?
No, I got my own. That's what I had to do. Go get my own gimmick and put it in and everything. Wow. But I don't know why it jumped off.
Oh man,
Kenny, we're talking about the NFL schedule. What are you looking forward to the most? What games or what? That's popping off.
I mean, of course, I hate the Dallas Cowboys, but I'm looking to see what they're gonna do. That way, they got the Buccaneers first game.
Do they play Tampa in week 1?
I know it's early. They got like 3 games, just like serious. Like I was when they put it out. I seen Dallas fans like, "Oh, we starting 0-2 or 0-3." They got 3.
September 11th.
I think they got the Bengals early.
Yep.
Yeah, they got 3 early games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. So you got any? You're looking forward to any of your Commander games?
I mean, man,
looking forward to Carson Wentz.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Carson Wentz.
So, and also I was saying, Kenny, that this year there's 3 NFL games on Christmas Day because it's on a Sunday. So I asked Chung if he thinks the NBA is going to have Christmas Day.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. But
that's what I was going to say. Don't the NBA do Christmas?
Yep.
So what I was thinking though, right, is NBA. I feel like if they throw a Lakers game, they're still gonna get their views.
Oh,
because
if they
the fans of those certain teams will still always tune in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like I feel like football. A lot of people love football though,
because you got to remember it's week 16.
Yeah, that's true too.
And the playoff implications.
I'm thinking. I know a lot of people that love basketball and don't give a damn.
Oh
about
no, it's yeah.
And then I know a lot of football heads that don't give a damn about basketball.
I think what they're going to do is schedule just blow up Saturday, Christmas Eve.
Maybe, that would be smart though, because if you always know if you battle the NFL. You ain't gonna get the views. You know what I'm saying? No, they'll get views, but they ain't gonna be their normal Christmas Day views.
Right. Right. So I don't know, man. NFL is like king. So I think if I was the NBA, I would just line up Saturday. I would line up Saturday and Monday because most of America is probably gonna be off of work. So I would line up Saturday and Monday, just given on Sunday.
Maybe just throw one game on Sunday, just so your basketball.
Maybe you do like something. Lakers Clippers at like 10 o'clock.
Why would they clash with each other? I mean, you would think they would but it's like Chung said, you got different people that like different stuff.
Well, they do that. I mean, they always get all the schedulers get together beginning of the year. So the NFL doesn't do anything the NBA does schedule games on
This jabroni.
Championship Monday for the NCAA tournament.
Mm-hmm.
WWE never scheduled anything for Super Bowl Sunday for obvious reasons.
Exactly.
So they'll stay away from the major things. And I think this Christmas is just like Sunday and NFL. It's just like, screw it. Let's just do something different. I mean, that's what I would do anyway. I would just, give everybody the day off because it's Christmas. Go be with your families, pay good guy, and then load up Saturday and Monday. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst idea.
I would just take the L. Be like, screw it.
That would be the smart thing, because like you said, NFL is king. Like you don't wanna tussle. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like I said, I don't know. I feel like if you are gonna do something, you can't throw anything early that's gonna be like competing in the mid game type of deal. But like a late night game on Christmas might not be the worst bet.
So I'm trying to see who got the number one pick because it's done already. I can't tell.
Oh, y'all ready to drop off with our next topic?
No doubt.
All right. Jarvis Landry signs with the Saints. Who wins the NFC South? That does not change anything. Doesn't change.
He signed with who?
The Saints.
I'm telling you, don't sleep on
the
Saints, bro.
Word.
I'm telling you, I know you were Tom Brady in the Tampa Bay, and you got to quit thinking with your heart, bro. Don't sleep on the Saints. And the Saints know how to play against Tom Brady. It's proven. That ain't even talk. That's proven.
Sean Payton knows how to play against Tampa Bay.
We'll see if it was just we'll see. And here it is. The Milwaukee Bucks are no longer champs. They are out. Until Tom Brady proves he can beat the Saints, then we still got to say the Saints have his number. Now, if he come up this year and prove it, then you say, okay, it was only Sean Payton. But we have to see it happen, bro.
And let me ask you a question. Who was the Saints defensive coordinator last year?
Is he still the same?
No, he's now their head coach.
Oh,
okay.
Sean Payton does not call defensive plays.
That's right.
So Sean Payton wasn't stopping Tom Brady. Dennis Allen was.
And that's a true statement. Sean Payton was on the offensive side of the ball.
So don't be mad when we're doing a podcast in week 10 and the Bucks are 6-4. Looking up to the Saints at 8-2. I'm just saying. Michael Thomas is healthy.
Hey man, Kamara, listen, bro. And like I said, Winston was 4-2 before he went down. I mean, come on, bro. You cannot until proving different.
Listen,
we'll have to see, and that's a decent signing. Landry is a decent signing.
You said though, until Tom Brady proves he could beat the Saints, right?
Yes,
he beat the Saints in the playoffs when it counts.
Even a blind squirrel could find a nut.
When it counts,
you're not gonna. I mean, let's just face it. If you play Tom Brady, like you said, 5 games, he's probably good for at least 2. On Tom Brady. But I said, over averages the last couple of years, the Saints have played Tom Brady tough. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see.
So
we'll see, baby. We'll see.
I see that you straight cut and paste my topic because I made a typo. Typing too damn fast. Who wins the NCF South?
Oh man, yeah, I copy and paste, bro.
Going too fast.
Yeah,
trying to multitask. But anyway,
I fixed the other one that you had, the other typo. But
yeah, I try to get this in last minute. But granted, the Saints got to prove something, and James got to prove something.
And you can't forget, James is coming off an injury.
Oh yeah,
so he's not going to be as mobile. He may not be as mobile.
This ain't 20. This ain't 2000 anymore. I mean, granted he's younger. Look at Joe Burrow.
I mean,
or most recently, look at Ronald Acuna. Tore his ACL last July, and now he's playing.
I mean, before Odell tore his again, I mean, he was killing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, and that was 2. That's his second time. So,
Yeah.
I mean, rehab, the money they got, the training they got, I mean, we know it ain't what it was before it happened, because if you injure something, it's definitely less, but you can still come back and be a very productive
No,
person.
yeah. But you always gotta
I think
put
Adrian
that factor
Peterson,
in there.
came back off of his and ran for 2,000 yards. That's freaking nature, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, ACLs aren't what they used to be anymore.
No, definitely not.
I don't believe that half of these dudes ain't on the gimmicks anyway.
And that too.
Hey, good chance.
Right, that too.
Good chance.
Let me rehab this ACL with some gimmicks. All right, well, let's move on to the next one, guys. Oh, hold on, we got another.
Have you ever done this in the locker room, Kenny?
Oh, there she is. Back on the
look
scene.
who it is. Back for
on
some
the
more.
scene.
Latte.
I just want to let you know he talked junk about you last week. He talked junk.
Oh.
Because you missed the truth. I spits the truth. So, hey, Kenny, have you ever done this?
What's up? Gimmicks?
Not have you done it, but have you done it in a locker room? Like, no, dude.
But you get all kinds of everybody looking.
The head's a turning.
Worried. It's the funniest thing ever.
What's this neighbor got?
Yo, what you got? It's the funniest thing ever.
Okay, here you go. Look.
Oh, see, she had to see. Hey, she needed the truth.
Oh, so she did watch it. She's seen it. Oh,
just call me Call the Truth Williams. You know what I'm saying?
She was putting in comments for future references.
Okay. Keep him on his toes.
Man,
Keep him on his
toes. A lot of
toes.
thunder right here.
Appreciate
the
love. Appreciate the love. But yeah, let's get to this.
But yeah, the next topic. Jair Alexander signs 4 years, $84 million extension with $30 million guaranteed.
I don't get it.
I
don't get it. Not. I mean,
what everybody name, but what does he do?
He's a cornerback for the Packers.
I'm talking, man. Cornerback and safeties is getting that bread.
They're getting paid.
They are, but I just don't like.
But you already know it's all snowball effect. Once somebody gets that big contract, it's snowball effect.
Mm-hmm. But I just can't see. I just can't see paying a corner that much money. I can't.
Let me give you something real quick. Gary Sanchez is 5 for his last 15, 3 doubles, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs in his last 4 games.
Well, what did he just do?
Where was that in the last 3 years?
What did he just do? I have monetary interest in the Yankees.
Gary Sanchez? No, it's not.
He's on the Twins now.
He's on the Twins now.
I guess I got monetary interest on the Yankees right now.
Where's G Sanchez at? He's playing
he
instead of
been
watching.
Around in forever.
That's right. I just thought about him.
I did see the boy. Your boy got signed though. Cano got signed.
Yeah. He went to the Padres.
Yeah.
But these contracts are crazy right now.
Like shutdown corners for me, unless you're it's at the Yankee game last week.
She was at the
she was at the Yankee game last week and had no signal, or she definitely would have been on talking that. What?
We look forward. We look forward to that doo-doo.
That was a good game.
I always got something to say.
So we look forward to the doo-doo.
This is one of my pet peeves. I hate when people, and this is not directed at you, Carmelo, out there, but I hate when people say like Yankee game or went to the Met game. It's Yankees game. It's Mets game. I hate that. It's a little pet peeve. Y'all probably like, what are you talking about? But I don't give a shit. I went to the Yankees game. Yeah. I was a Yankee fan because I only like A-Rod, and everybody else can go eat a taco. But it's plural Yankees.
A strawberry taco?
Strawberry taco. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox. So anyway,
this guy, man.
Unless you got Dion,
Judge,
a
second home run of the day.
Corner. Enough.
Get it, Judge.
A pure shutdown corner that can change the game. I'm not paying a cornerback that much money. Because if I got, just say the Bengals, for example, right? We play the Packers, right? They shut down Tyler Boyd or whoever, or Jamar Chase. All I'm going to do is throw it to my slot receiver. Right.
Darrell Revis.
Right. So when he played the Bengals, he shut down Chad Johnson. But all we did was throw to TJ Hushmanzada. So I'm not. But if I got a defensive lineman can and will impact every play, even a middle or outside linebacker.
No, yeah.
Cornerbacks won't. All they'll do
you ain't
is,
wrong about that.
So I'm just not paying quarterback that much money. And for Green Bay, I wonder if he was like, all right, since Devontae Adams left, I want my money because y'all ain't paying anybody else. Or they said, all right, it's Jair Alexander or Devontae Adams. Because we gave Aaron Rodgers all this money.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not, I don't know. He ain't Deion Sanders. Or
they ain't many. Ain't many.
So I personally wouldn't do it. But, I understand why they do it. But I just...
Yeah, they don't really have many options right now, right? As soon as one of these dudes is getting paid, like Kenny said, domino effect, man. These dudes are... By the way, did you ever peep the ballpark in Camden yet? The dimensions?
No, I forgot.
They raised up the walls crazy high, too. Crazy high.
That's whack, in my opinion.
Nah,
they ain't got no home run hitters. Let's raise the wall and prevent some runs and get some speedy outfielders. And that's bullshit. All right, it's whatever. I got my soapbox.
Celtics defeat the Bucks. Mavs beat the Suns.
Yo, did you watch that Mavericks and Suns debacle on Sunday?
Dude.
I know we'll get into it in a little bit, but that was embarrassing.
That was. I seen a funny photo though of a buddy that we're going to be talking about in a bit, getting hugged by. Did you see that? Buddy was getting hugged by some big old white cat on the Mavs, and his hand is on the back of Chris Paul's dome. And, bro, it looks like he's holding a baseball, bro. That's how big Buddy's hand is.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure thing, Carmelate. Absolutely. I'll write it down. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I just, like, I think... The hell's so funny?
No, I got somebody clapping over here. Got somebody fired up over here thanks to the Yankees.
Yeah, the Celtics, they big up to Ime Udoka, who pretty much said, all right, we're gonna give it to the open man.
I can give,
and just let Jason Tatum kind of be dominant and pass off the screens and be aggressive. But if the Bucks had Chris Middleton, they'd have won. But so the Bucks, all right. But for the Suns to just collapse like that, that's a lot.
That was definitely
a lot.
And if that don't make Luka look tough, because they joked Luka that one game, and Luka was like, "Yeah, everybody." So it's funny when you're up. It's funny to everybody. And then the next 2-3 games, it was like Luka mania.
Yeah,
like crazy.
He went on fire.
Yeah.
He
45 and 27 in the first half, and he turned to a whole different animal.
He was not playing. But yeah, man, it's a whole different playoff series now. I knew
the Bucks were probably in trouble without Middleton.
Yeah,
and what a lot of people don't understand is because of the Bucks. Young guys have played tough series. They went 7 games with LeBron then 2 years ago or so. So those guys wasn't scared of the moment. So everybody say, hey, they're young, but them guys have been tried and tested.
Right.
So, they wasn't scared of the moment. It's like, hey, let's get it. And they got it. And their core, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, and Marcus Smart. And then old school came back and looked like he was young again from Atlanta.
Right. Like he's back in the Hawks.
And he's another tried and tested. I mean, he's been through the fire. So when in sports, man, that goes a long way, man. It goes a long way to say, hey, because we get down by 10 don't mean the game over. We get a young team to go out there and get away from what they're supposed to do, what the game plan is. But guys that's been through the fire, they're like, hey, we know this. And then people know basketball is a game of runs anyway. That's what basketball is.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody gets hot, it's all it takes, right?
Yeah, that's it.
That's all it takes.
But man, that was an embarrassment, man.
I mean, a 15-point game can be erased with 5 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Literally 5 shots. Yep. Yeah, 15 points.
At one point, I saw that score pop up, and I think it was like in the third quarter, and I was like, "Is that a typo? Like, what is going on?" Because I saw it pop up on Bleacher Report, and I looked, and I'm like, "Oh man!"
I was actually in Atlanta. My son coached his first AAU game with and that was awesome, bro. Went down. I actually seen. Awesome, I should have asked him, "Hey man, let me get you drunk. Come on the show." Dennis Scott, he was down there coaching the team.
Oh yeah, would you get some? You get some lemon pepper wings?
in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, yeah. You remember? No. You remember Lou Williams?
Oh no! I didn't get that. Definitely not. Family.
Well, congrats to Zay, man. That's awesome.
Man. It was awesome, man. Cool. They made it to the championship game and kind of ran out of gas, but they got there, man. Listen, it was awesome.
Man, all that matters is they're doing their thing, man.
Yeah,
right
giving back,
right?
man.
Right
it was great, man.
Congrats,
didn't mean to get off topic, man. But
that's cool. All good, man.
That's good.
It's sports related.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. The Mavs and Warriors Western Conference Final. Celtics Heat Eastern Conference Final.
So this is about the only time I could probably, pat myself on the back against a senior neighbor. I told you, senior neighbor.
Yeah, Warriors. You did. Warriors. You cannot.
And they ain't playing.
Warriors.
Oh no! I figured the Warriors would beat Memphis, especially after John Morant went down. I knew.
No, you said. No,
he was still on
that Suns. He was on that Suns tip. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh no! I definitely was on the Suns tip. I definitely got. I didn't see that epic collapse coming. I definitely was.
I was on that Warriors Bucks tip. So Bucks are out. Yeah. Still got that Warriors at least.
Warriors, yeah.
I mean, one thing I give the Mavs, their role players are playing. If they keep playing, I'm not saying they can beat Golden State, but they can make that an interesting series.
Lucy Spencer, Dinwiddie on Sunday.
Dinwiddie, the other little left-handed
This dude was
kid,
Rick,
the little left-handed light skin, start with a B, ain't it?
Rick Brunson's kid.
Brunson.
Brunson.
Yeah. Brunson, he balling. The crazy dread up front, unicorn dread kid. He hits 3 to 5 3-pointers. That neighbor with the unicorn dread.
He was on the Knicks last year. I can't think of his name. He was on the Knicks last year.
He actually graduated from Carolina. What is his name?
It's Reggie Bullock.
Bullock, there you
go. Reggie Bullock, yeah. So he was shooting. Yeah, everybody was doing it.
It could be an interesting season. It's going to be hard to beat the Warriors. I mean, especially, and that's definitely tried and tested right there.
And props to Jason Kidd.
Yes, Jason. He called out Luka. He called out his role players, and they responded, man.
Yep,
they responded. Yep. That's coaching, though, bro. That is coaching.
That's the main thing, man. When you call out them dudes, if they don't respond and they crumble, then that just goes to show you that they ain't got it, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because, man, actually that's something that I was gonna add in there. I know we don't talk a lot about it, but man, the New York Rangers, bro, they were looking like it was gonna be a wrap for them, and they came back from down 3-1.
I don't do a lot of the hockey things. It's got pretty big around here because that's really the only Carolina pro team
y'all got.
Raleigh has, and then they moved on.
Yeah,
it's some big things though, man. Congratulations to them Rangers, man.
Yep.
I like they got a young team, and I'm so glad that they knocked Pittsburgh out.
Hopefully they run into the Hurricanes and we kick their ass.
Yeah.
Here we go. Y'all ready to move on to that next topic?
Yeah.
This next one is Chris Paul a top 5 all-time point guard? I don't know.
What are you looking for? What
have you hold on. Have you watched the First Take?
I seen
See
Paul.
your neighbor?
I seen Beverly.
Yeah.
and that, you know what? I mess with Beverly on his what attitude ain't the right word. The way he carries himself.
Right.
You know, not taking no junk, and I probably don't have the most talent, but I'm gonna get in your face and get. But he's a clown when it comes to talking about Chris Paul, bro. That was, I mean,
so
he's a clown.
I was talking to Chung about it,
didn't
and I
peep
was
that.
saying,
What did you say?
and I was telling Chung how he was just like, I like his approach to everything except for his undying loyalty to James Harden and his hatred for Chris Paul. I forgot to bring that up. He just does not
he
like
hates Chris Paul.
Yeah,
bro, he got
beef.
Paul
You can tell.
can't play defense.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he was like, to be honest, if I was the coach, I'd have benched him. I mean, just outrageous talk.
Right.
Yeah, just outrageous.
So then, So then with the loss,
I mean, you averaged 8.8 points over your career in the NBA, and you talking about Chris Paul, who's, I mean, he's had some epic meltdowns in Houston. Well, he got hurt in Houston.
Right, he got hurt. Yeah,
he got hurt in Houston. But yeah, that was not a good look. This right here. I mean, and Chris Paul ain't getting no younger. I mean, let's just face it. And the point guard is position is fast, young, athletic. So it could have been. I mean, unfortunately, with him playing as a needed help on the team, this could have been Chris Paul's last chance, bro.
It could have been.
Now he could go to a team that would need him to facilitate and maybe give him 10 to 15, but Chris Paul being that 29 like he did the first two games, and then to close the series out in the first playoff series. I mean, bro, it only gets rougher.
Right.
Yeah. It's I pulled up a list of the top 20.
A lot of that's gonna fall in opinion, bro.
Yeah. Of course.
One thing I can give Chris Paul is he's went to 3 different teams now, and has, unless he got hurt or epic fail, overall has been a main factor. See, a lot of some of them guys that's in the top, say say Stockton. Stockton was a beast, but Stockton played with one team, one system, his whole thing. Chris Paul had to go and do different aspects of basketball.
Is that bad, or is
no? I ain't saying it's bad.
Just because you played. No,
I'm not holding against it.
But
what I'm saying is, it's really giving Chris Paul some props, because you go and learn different systems and then still get into the flow of doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? He's probably their best defensive player. Yeah, I mean, but my thing is on that statement is how much longer at 30 what? Can he be their best defensive player? Guarding point guards, that are athletic, young. How much longer does he have that?
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's top 5 all time.
On this list that I pulled up here, they have him 6th all time. Right.
Well, let me tell you my let me tell you my 5.
Good.
Because I think he's like 6, 7.
Okay.
Right. So let me tell you my 5. Let me tell you and tell me if whatever list you're looking at also has the same top 5. Magic.
Yep, he's number 1 on this list.
John Stockton.
They have him 7.
Wow. Okay. Isaiah Thomas. Is that you or Kenny?
That's Kenny.
Mad loud.
Thomas
can you hold on?
5 on this list.
Yeah. He's what on the list?
Yeah, he's 5.
Okay. So I got Jason Kidd.
I think Jason Kidd is low on this list. I think they got him like 10 or something.
Wow.
Yeah, they have him 10.
And I know this one's going to be way down there. Gary Payton.
I saw Peyton. He's actually 11 on the list.
Okay. So then my like 6, 7 would be and this is where I would put Chris Paul at. Bob Cousy and Mark Price. And then I wouldn't put, I guess, I don't know if Oscar Robinson was like a 1 or 2.
Yeah, they have him
But
as
if
they
he's-
have him number 2 on.
If he's a
this
point
list.
guard, I'm gonna put Oscar Robinson in there and take out Jason Kidd. So
Yeah,
take out
they
Jason
have
Kidd, put
they
Oscar
have
Robinson.
Oscar Robinson number 2 on this list.
All right, so who's
Jerry
who else is
West number 3 on this list. 4 Steph Curry.
there? No fucking way. Sorry,
5
Curry.
Isaiah Thomas.
No way.
6 Chris Paul. 7 Stockton. 8 Nash. 9 Bob Cousy. And 10 Jason Kidd. And then the glove is number 11. And Westbrook 12.
What?
So
Shit. No way.
and by the way, they have Clyde the Glide number 14 on this list.
He's a shooting guard. So whoever this list, I don't even want to hear it.
This is NBA Hoops Hype 20.
Well, they need
20
to go.
greatest
No,
point
please.
guards.
Clyde Dress was a shooting guard.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's kind of tough when you go off of that, right? Like ESPN has Magic, Oscar Robinson, Stockton 3, Curry 4, Thomas 5, Chris Paul 6, Steve Nash 7, Kidd 8, Walt Clyde Frazier 9, and Bob Cousy 10.
Wow.
That's their top 10 ESPNs.
I
So-
wholeheartedly disagree with Steph Curry.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Because-
like I think if you're going off of this new era of basketball, right? I'd say Curry's better than Chris Paul off this
He
new
is.
era.
But he's not a better point guard.
Okay. Like
Because-
overall, you mean?
Overall, because
Yeah.
I mean, you watch a Warriors game. I mean, I'm throwing numbers out there, so I'm not
neighbors looking.
seeing
serious
neighbors
right
heated.
now.
Yeah, seeing neighbors heated. So
Had
I'm just
to mute.
throwing this out there, right? So say out of the 48 minutes out of a Warriors game, Draymond is bringing the ball up and running the offense half the time.
Yeah.
Or maybe not half, maybe like a third of the time. And the other third is like Steph. Another third is between Curry and what's his face? Andrew Wiggins. I just don't think Steph plays the point guard position, but he to me isn't a top point guard. It's like, who's a better offensive catcher? Like Johnny Bench or
Mike
I can't think of anybody. Piazza. Well, not Piazza, but I was just saying if Piazza was a DH and DH like for 6 years. Like he was primarily a catcher, but he wasn't really a catcher. I can't think of a comparable right now, but so I'm just looking at point guard as somebody who assists, defends, and runs the offense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. You ain't wrong about that. Kenny, what you got, man? You think it's top 5?
I mean, Chris Paul, man.
As my
A
man Jay
lot
would
of
say,
times,
top 5
as
dead or
we
alive.
know, when you start doing this type, it's a whole lot of matter of opinion. You can go through and do
Yeah, everybody's
numbers
got their
and
own.
say whatever. You're gonna have somebody that like what Iverson did. You're gonna have somebody that like what, like I said, what's his name, Malone Stockton. You're gonna have somebody that like what Steve Nash did, Marbury. You're gonna have somebody that. So it's a matter of opinion on that stuff. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I is Chris Paul a good point guard? Yes. I mean, you want to put him in the top 5? Do it. If you don't do it. Some people would. Some people probably wouldn't. I mean, he hasn't won in a championship, so
Right.
So that's one of those things, man. When you start talking goats and all that, it's a matter of opinion on what you're like and what drives you. So
Yeah,
he's a good point guard without a doubt.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I feel like he's definitely one of the better, point guards that I've seen over my lifetime. But I wouldn't say, obviously this is over my lifetime. Like, I don't remember Clyde Frazier. I don't remember,
Clyde was a shooting guard. He never played point guard.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you had, like,
you know what
you
I'm
get
saying?
old
Like,
school talking, they're gonna talk to Earl Monroe's.
I don't remember a Jerry West. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Before my
Jerry
time.
West,
Bob Cousy.
Coming up when I was
before
watching
my
point
time.
guard Isaiah Thomas's. I mean, Magic Johnson was a point guard. The Magic Johnson, the Isaiah Thomas's. Like I said, the Stocktons.
So I don't know if you heard.
ESPN has Walt Frazier also though on there.
Walt was a point guard. This was my list. Senior neighbor, Magic, Oscar Robertson, Isaiah, John Stockton, and to your point, for me, Gary Payton.
Exactly.
The glove was nasty. Yeah.
Gary Payton was in your face, and during his prime, he locked down. I mean, he pretty much took the point guard away. Yeah,
run the offense,
with
shoot.
It, you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all in. What you're looking for.
Right. So that's a very good point. Very good point.
Sorry, my pops just bounced. So
all right.
I had to close.
Later, pops.
He's watching on the. He's watching on his phone while he was sitting in here with me.
Word.
That's what I'm
talking about. Shout out to my pops, giving us that
multitasking. Word.
He's
we got to get the
little
things where we can do the claps and all. You
man, those things are pricey, bro.
Oh, are they? Okay, we can't afford that yet.
You talking about I think the one Pierce ended up getting is like not even like a top of the line one, and it's like 600.
Oh, no. We're not ready for that.
Yeah. You know what that's good for though? That's good for like if you got like, let's say we decided to do the show live, the three of us together in person.
Yeah, in person.
Those things got the gimmicks.
Those
that you
things
can
got
plug
the
everything in at the same time. We could sit here, 3 mics, all of us on cam type deal.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a little pricey for
for
solo dolo neighbors.
Yeah, for the no holds barred.
Like if you're running the podcast network, then that's different. Dang, Judge. I was hoping he was gonna hit bomb number 3.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I agree, and that would be awesome. But maybe one day we'll get. Hey, you know what? Kenny's trying to come down here for a visit, and maybe we could. Maybe we could do it live from the Saints. From the Bengals Buccaneers.
I'm definitely coming. Oh, they're playing each other down there.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Week 16.
It's warm down there. It's gonna be
live.
I ain't gonna say cold. We get cool weather.
Week 16.
Cool weather.
Yeah, I don't know about cool.
I'm talking about in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. I was
gonna
say
it won't be cold down in Florida.
That Florida cool weather is 84.
6 degrees. Y'all think y'all had a blizzard in Florida?
Let me tell you, man. Like there's days like when it drops to like the 30s, I'm like, whoa, what just happened? But then the sun comes out 12 o'clock. It's 90.
Exactly.
So it's like, whoa, all right. The NBA unveiled their new trophy. What y'all think?
There's so now you got for the Eastern and Western Conference. So the Eastern Conference trophy is now be called the Bob Cousy trophy, and the Eastern Conference MVP trophy is going to be named after Larry Bird. So, and then for the Western Conference, the winner is going to be the Oscar Robertson trophy.
Okay.
Right, and then the MVP of the Western Conference Finals is named after Magic.
So let me ask you this question: What does MJ have named after him? That is very interesting.
I'm a Dominique Wilkins fan.
That guy won. That guy won 6, and I'm I'm Team LeBron, but I call spade a spade. That guy won 6 NBA championships and was MVP every time he won. And Larry Bird won how many? How many championships? 2, 3, maybe.
2,
three,
maybe. I think was it 2 or 3?
And he probably was the MVP on his team. He probably got it, but this guy got 6 MVP championships. And wow, I wonder who was in charge of that. Who was in charge of that?
Yeah, that's a tough one, man.
Yeah, that's deep right there. That's deep.
You know what, man?
Larry Bird.
I'm sure somebody said, Bird and Magic are tied at the hip. So I'm sure somebody said
maybe that's what it is. Bird balled. I'm not knocking Bird.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, Jordan is definitely more becoming of the Finals MVP being the Michael Jordan Award.
Yeah.
Unless one day he's gonna be the mascot and take Jerry West away, which I don't think will never happen. Because I know they talked about that. Or I don't know if the NBA talked about it, but it was conversations about that at one time with the classic jump.
So Larry Bird has 3 NBA championships.
Yeah, 3 championships, and probably was MVP every time. So 3 MVPs.
I mean, yeah.
I'd say generally your top star is with the exception of Iguodala won it that year when the Warriors won it. You remember he won?
Yeah.
He won it. Yeah. And Steph, Steph and him was there. So that was,
I mean, I get it.
I can see it, but it's. I guess I can I don't know if I can even understand it. I don't know. That's deep. I'm gonna leave it.
I mean, if you do, I'm not defending it either way, but if you do,
so he won 2 NBA Final MVP. So
he won 2.
Yeah, 2 Final MVPs out of his 3 championships.
If you do Jordan and Magic, I get it. Everything is Bird and Magic. I get it. So
yeah.
So you saying if it would have been Jordan,
it takes you back to the McDonald's commercial.
What I think they should have
done. Who would have been in the West?
What do you mean?
If it would have been Jordan in the East, who since you putting it like that, hand in hand, and go who would you do it in the West?
I think the argument was Magic's a no-brainer. It's Bird or Jordan.
Thank you.
I don't think there isn't one else in the West.
Yeah, we can do one from a rugby game in Australia.
But personally, since the Finals MVP is the Bill Russell Award, I have it's too many damn Celtics, so I would name the Eastern Conference MVP after Jordan.
I don't think anybody.
I mean, Eastern Conference Championship.
I feel like something should be named after Jordan.
Eastern Championship after Jordan instead of Bob Cousy.
Yeah,
the Eastern Conference is the Jordan because they did dominate. He did dominate the Eastern Conference. Unless you just change the Larry O'Brien Award to the Michael Jordan Award, but then you can't do that because Jordan had 6, but Bill Russell had 13.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think the trophies look kind of goofy looking anyway.
Yeah. I would name the Eastern Conference after Jordan.
Yeah. What do y'all think about Antonio Brown wanting to retire as a Steeler? If I'm the Steelers, I'm gonna tell him, eat a bag of
donuts.
You can say donuts. You can say,
dogs.
Hot dogs. You can say whatever. But man,
what do you think of Antonio Brown? As soon as you said, "What do you think?" I just quit thinking. Antonio Brown's a damn psycho.
I just quit thinking.
Well, he ain't been thinking it.
Exactly. I mean, it's sad because that brother was so talented.
he's
It's sad. It really
So you
is.
know what? Hold
but-
on. Let me correct you for 1 second. He is talented.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
still
Steven
got the-
Yeah,
said.
well,
still
yeah,
good.
he still can do his thing.
That's
But
Steven
just a
at
said.
damn-
one
Head
point, he
case.
was
He was it.
definitely the best
Yep.
receiver in football, hands down. Was nothing a discussion. And
Mhm.
and this guy's got to the point to where all his shenanigans, and that's what people think about now. They don't even think about Antonio Brown, the monster receiver. They think of Antonio Brown pulling his shirt off, Antonio Brown staying with the team
saying-
one more day and getting
Mhm.
$29 million.
Right.
saying,
they think of it-
saying
they
he's
think
free
of
at
Antonio
last
Brown.
after leaving the freaking
Exactly.
Raiders.
So it's everything bad when you think of it,
Mhm.
and it's sad because talented brother.
Now, if you were the owner of the Steelers, would you go, I'll give you a 1-day contract to retire as a Steeler,
Oh,
but
that's
I ain't
generally
giving
how
you no damn contract?
And that's probably that's what he's looking for. But
You
I
think
wouldn't
that's what
do
he
it.
wants, a 1-day
Yeah,
contract?
'cause he said
I
something
still
about-
don't think I would.
Because something
Just
saying
because,
about
just
he doesn't
because all
want
that
he,
crap he talked. On
Yeah,
So
the
is
that's
this
what I'm
guy?
saying,
So is this guy like ready to retire? Or he's just saying when he quit playing when the football is over.
he tweeted that he wants to retire still, but then he said not play, just retire.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't want to play for the Steelers.
So
he
he's
wants to
still
retire
wanting to play football, right?
But
now.
I think he still want to play. Yeah.
He came out the other day and said he ain't going to. I want to say it was something about release his medicals or get surgery until he knows somebody is offering him a contract. Why would I offer you a damn deal if I don't even know if
what's sad and scary about that whole situation? After Antonio Brown got hit coming across the middle against your Bengals by that linebacker, I think that guy's been damn crazy since then, bro.
knocked him senseless.
Yeah, I mean, maybe dude got CTE. Maybe dude got CTE, bro. I mean,
the Bucs made it seem like that was the deal, and
yeah,
then
I mean, maybe dude really got me because dude decapitated his ass.
It's true.
It seemed like
that's
he got
when he started
offended by
going
that.
crazy.
Yeah, like he can't. Yeah, after that year, they did. Of course, they didn't go no further because he didn't get to play. But after that year, man, dude kind of went to a whole nother.
The dude he's batshit crazy.
Yeah. I mean, but maybe
pardon my French.
It's something to that. Maybe that loosens some marbles. I mean, when they do these autopsies on these guys, man, these guys' brains are like shattered and CTE is crazy in these guys' heads.
Yeah, you ain't playing, man.
That's
scary.
serious business.
That's a scary thing,
business, bro. I mean, you can take guys like Junior Seau in the prime, still looking good, and all in all, he blows his brains out. I mean, bro, it's something to that, bro.
Right.
By the way, those picks are in those the drafted lotteries but I figure we got one more before that anyway. So let's jump into this.
I got some breaking
Angel
news.
Hernandez. How does this clown still have a job?
This neighbor, yeah.
What does he do?
Clearly he has a job because he's an umpire.
In
the major league.
Yeah, y'all
baseball.
told me to look him up. Y'all should have reminded me, man.
Oh no. That's not even the one that we told y'all.
Oh, that ain't even the one? Oh, okay.
No, this guy is infamous for, I think he has like the worst rating of calling balls that are balls strikes. No. That was a completely different one.
Oh, okay.
But this dude, he's a Spanish dude. He's been around the league for, I feel like, at least 20 years.
I mean, man,
probably,
them guys
right?
get in them unions. Them guys probably get in. I'm sure they got a union. They probably get in them unions. And unless they do some straight egregious stuff, gambling,
dude, or like 70% accuracy.
He's horrible.
And everybody else is like 90
something. Yeah, and everybody knows he's horrible too. Like it's not a secret.
They can't do anything about it because when they didn't give him playoff games, he sued Major League Baseball.
It's not always
because he says
who you know. I mean, what you know is who you know. So he may know the right people. Yeah.
He pulled the down card.
Oh,
He
so
said
they didn't want no part of that.
Spanish.
Yeah, they did not want no part of that. No cards pulled. Oh, nope, we don't want that.
You know who's another one I couldn't stand? CB Buckner. For a long time, I hated that dude. But Angel Hernandez is top notch. The absolute worst. Like,
I don't.
This dude, he instigates with players.
Mm-hmm.
He's quick to try and argue with you. If you are upset about a call that he makes, he wants to jaw jack with you. Instead of going, hey man, keep it moving before I throw you out. He's quick to start jaw jacking with the players. So the dude needs to be fired. I don't like saying people should be fired because obviously, I ain't trying to take money out of nobody's pocket, but that dude needs to be fired.
Mm-hmm.
He has no business being a major league umpire. I don't even know what these dudes make, but I'm sure he makes over $100,000.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure they get good money.
But man, this dude is horrible, bro. Horrible.
He's got to go. So did y'all see the breaking news? Like real breaking news. Did y'all see Tariq Coleman?
No.
He used to be a running back for the Bears.
Yeah, he was with the Bears. Yeah, what happened?
So he was streaming. He was streaming on IG Live workout and tore his Achilles.
Ooh, that is not pretty.
He was part of their 1-2 punch with what's his name? Damn, why can't I think of his name
either? Yeah.
But they were like 1 and 2 freaking power and speed, and it was like, man, ooh, that hurts.
Yep.
That hurts.
Just got the injury bug. It's just
did he does he already have a contract for this?
No, he was working out.
Working out. That hurts.
Yep. Sucks.
Look at that breaking news! Wow,
real breaking news.
Here,
real breaking
news. Look at King Neighbor over there.
Junior.
Our next one, right? This is actually, it happened while we were on the air, right?
Mm-hmm. So
the draft lottery results, the Orlando Magic.
So who's in the NBA that they're taking? In NCAA, that's that dude.
So the consensus, if there is one, number one pick this year, is the center out of Gonzaga, Chet Holmgren.
Okay.
But
the Magic need a center. Bro, I'm not I used to love watching the Magic because they were local, but it's like.
But the only downside, so and to me it's a huge downside, is that the dude is 7 feet tall. Mm-hmm. Right? How much you think he weighs?
Good or bad? A good or a bad thing?
300.
I mean, when you're saying so, he probably weighs 250. Not even
lighter than 250.
Lighter.
I've seen the guy you're talking about. That guy is probably 225. Probably.
Nope.
Bro, I'm 200.
Nope.
This guy's 7 foot tall, 175 pounds.
Close. 195 pounds.
Bro, I'm 200. Come on, man.
That's why I would stay away. I had.
He is a ACL or something waiting to get tore up, bro.
20.
Only thing I can say. You
should have already started packing on some pounds by then, bro.
Yeah, only thing I can say to that is that they're going to have to try. I think Mutombo, they actually tried to put him on a beer diet to gain weight. Right? Yeah, they tried to put this guy on like a beer diet. Yeah. What did he say?
I said, get him some of the.
Oh, yeah, no.
I mean, you look at any tall, skinny center, right?
D-Ball will do it. Believe me.
D-Ball will do it.
Somebody told me that before. But
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly. Manute Bol, Sean Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley
Nerlens Noel. Nerlens Noel. Like, unless you're KD, you're not a center. You're a small forward with a handle and a jump shot. If you're 7 feet and you don't weigh 240 minimum, can't do it. Can't do it.
I'm with you.
He's way too skinny.
I'm with you. The number 2 is gonna go to the Thunder. Number 3, Rockets. Number 4, Kings. 5, Pistons. 6, Pacers. 7, Trailblazers.
All young teams.
8,
This
Pelicans. Thanks to the Lakers.
Pelicans got a nice little thing going.
That's a pick from the Lakers.
Yeah,
and then 9 Spurs, 10 Wizards, 11 Knicks. So,
Interesting.
I don't watch enough college basketball to know.
I
barely watch enough NBA basketball to.
Yeah.
The NBA gets interesting to me in the playoffs, and I like the NBA, but the playoffs is when it get interesting.
Right. Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
so Carmelate, if you want to ask a question now,
this is the Kenny segment. Kenny segment.
Roll with the punches. Roll with the punches. Yo, undisputed.
There we go. Look, Pops is home. Thanks for hanging out here, Pops, and thank you for
thanks, Pops.
Watching like always.
Jamel Charlo put on the show.
Undisputed champ.
Yeah, that fight was a solid fight too. It wasn't like, I mean, he earned it.
I heard. I didn't get to watch.
Castellano stayed in his face and fought him just like he fought him last time. And Charlo made the adjustments, and he hurt him the last fight. He made the adjustments and knocked him out this time. Where he hurt him and couldn't finish him, he hurt him and put him to sleep this time. I mean, it's some interesting stuff going on in boxing, guys. I don't know if y'all ever guys heard of, maybe y'all haven't, but it's called the MBF, and that's a
name of Boxing Federation.
Well, no black fighters, no black fighters. So what they say is, like Canelo, if you'll think back to his over the last 2 years, not one. All Europeans. And they say a lot of these guys are staying away from especially American black fighters because they are so good. And to keep diversity inside the championship rings, they don't want the neighbors. They avoid them. Okay. So if you look up and down the scale, starting at where people really pay attention to boxing, 130, Shakur Stevens, Devin Haney, Tank Davis, 147, Earl Spence, Jamar Charlos, Boots Ennis. I mean Earl Spence, Bud Crawford, Boots, all the way up to the Charlo brothers with 154 and 168. It's just like those weight classes, and of course we know heavyweight when it's happening is always the big dog. And then Deontay Wilder for 10 years did his thing, until he ran into Tyson Fury.
Right.
But and the sad part is Ring Magazine. He has, before this fight, he had the Ring Magazine belt, but Ring Magazine didn't even have him ranked in their rankings, but he has their belt. I want to say the pound for pound, which is the mythological kind of like what we was talking about, opinionated. But this guy is an undisputed. This guy's an undisputed champion, and he's not even in the pound for pound. Undisputed. So it's like it's and much as I love boxing, it's just a lot of political BS. And matter of fact, they saying you had a reporter, and I'm gonna end it with this, and we'll move on. You had a reporter after Canelo lost. He still said Canelo was the best fighter, pound for pound fighter.
Even after getting dominated.
Yeah. But he went so far as to say that now if Earl Spence and Bud Crawford don't fight each other, they're cowards. How are you going to call two undefeated fighters. One got 3 belts, the other one got 1 belt. The other one came from undisputed at 140, and now he has a belt and has knocked out his last 10 opponents. A coward. And is calling out Earl Spence, and Earl Spence is calling out him. So the 2 top tier fighters at 147 are calling out each other. And this guy's, he was so mad because he couldn't keep Canelo as the pound for pound. Oh, they're cowards. Like, yo, name one top 10 fighter or people saying was going to be a tough fight for Canelo that he's fought in the last 10 years. This was an accident. The Canelo fight was an act that lost because that was a cherry pick with a sour seed in it. That's all it was. It was a cherry pick. So yeah, boxing is, as much as I like it, man, is a very political sport, man.
Well, it's always been that way, though. Unfortunately,
it's rough, man. But at the end of the day, man, them guys work hard, and congratulations to Jamar Charlo. Oh, one more thing, Derek James, which is his trainer, is training Jamal Charlo, which has 2 belts at 160. Jamel, the one, whatever the name, he has undisputed, and Earl Spence at 1. He has 3 belts. So this guy got 3 fighters from 160, 154, and 147. They got all the belts. And this guy did not even get a real consideration for trainer of the year. But you gave it to Eddie Reynoso, who in the last 2 months, his top 130 got beat by Shakur Stevens. Canelo just got beat. So his top fighters all lost, and Derek James' top fighters all just got all the belts. So we're gonna end it with that. So there's a lot of ignorance going on when it comes to boxing, but still love it.
I don't know. Carmelate might have fell asleep. she might have bounced out. But we got one more little gimmick here with the Gronk. Will he be back with the Bucks in 2022? Did y'all see that tweet he put out?
Nah. What did you think about Julian Edelman?
Yeah, no, about who was
not
it?
Coming, not
it was somebody posted. Somebody said something about their football jerseys. Like,
she's there.
Was it? Yeah, Leonard Fournette said he hopes to see a lot of number 7 jerseys in the crowd.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen something on it.
And Gronk said, I'll rock one while in the crowd.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
So, a little hint that maybe. Yeah,
I saw it.
Keep going.
But yeah, so
Gronk might be tired of the Tom Brady parade, man. He might be ready to get off of that float, man. He might be ready to get off of that float, Mega.
He might be, but I hope he plays, bro, so I can potentially get some free tickets to that Texas Bucks Bengals games. But I think, to your point, he's tied to Tom Brady. He's gonna come back one more year. I say that, but I think he'll roll with Tom long as Tom plays, without a doubt. Yeah. I think he'll definitely roll with Tom. Yeah, I think
he knows there's always a chance to win a title,
get another ring.
And I think he's doing the Michael Strahan years ago when he was like, "Nah, I don't play," just because he want to deal with training camp. So, Gronk can. I want to play, blah, 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 blah. And then August 15th, we're like, yeah, I want to play. And Tom Brady says, all right, Gronk's in. He's in, no questions asked. So I think he's playing. He just doesn't want to do a training camp.
Yeah, hey, listen, I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. She said she wasn't done. She was just waiting until Kenny was done. Shout out to Carmelate. Here we go. Boom. One last week, you mentioned baseball fields not all being the same, and you don't like that. You can't compare sports to sports. That's what makes baseball different and exciting. When teams are in those fields, that homers are easy. It's exciting for fans. Plus, this is how the game has been for 150 plus years. Mega, so shut your mouth, neighbor.
So one thing I don't like when people say, and this has nothing to do with
Here we
sports, but
go.
no, it's just a thing in general. Well, that's the way we've always done it. So what?
So,
Like in life in general, not Southside sports. That's the way it's always been. So what? Change it. Get with the times. So I see her point, and I'm a baseball fan. I'm baseball first. Baseball above basketball, football, and wrestling. Baseball's first, right? And I see the point, but to me, it's kind of like, well, how was it 320 and down the left field line in this stadium, and that stadium is 335, and the wall is 12 feet higher? Like, it makes it unique, and the intricacies is fun. But like that crap in Houston years ago at Minute Maid Park,
with the ramp.
Yeah, like what the hell is that? Like that should be. How you gonna kill somebody?
That ramp was so entertaining, bro. I loved it. I thought it was so entertaining.
And they finally got rid of it. It's like I don't know.
Remember when we were talking about that last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
I peeped. Fenway, the pesky pole is actually 300 feet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then it shoots out to like 340 or something like that.
Right. What the hell is that?
And the wall is only 2 feet high.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got a 2 foot high wall on one side. Then you got this crazy gap in the center field where, but you know what? I kind of like it. I everybody likes to complain about Yankee Stadium, right?
Mm-hmm.
But obviously I watch 90% of Yankee games, and they always talk about when somebody hits a home run in Yankee Stadium, that would be a home run in 14 ballparks, because people always are like, the short porch, and it's like, boom,
right.
So I see what you're saying. I'd kind of like the aspect, like, I like the dimensions in Fenway. I think it's annoying, the giant wall, but I like the fact that they can go, we don't need a good left fielder. We can put the worst possible left fielder as long as he can hit, and I kind of like that you can. It's something that I heard the other day was it's basically the 10th man. Your stadium is your 10th man, which is basically like the 12th man in like certain NFL stadiums, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you get these stadiums that have the higher baffles and shit, so that their noise basically echoes even more.
Yeah.
So that these players can't hear their calls.
Right.
So you remember we did say that NFL stadiums are the same dimensions, but the stadiums also are built differently, so that sound can travel differently,
Right.
So I kind of,
play is the same.
Yeah, the field of play is
Tampa, Cincinnati, New York, Houston.
Yeah, no, you ain't wrong about that. It's still, the end zone's still gonna be the same. But you also get the way that they set it up so that wind tunnels, right?
Yeah.
So that you can't kick a field goal as easy,
But
and
the thing with that is, right, each side has that advantage or disadvantage.
But at the same thing, in the stadiums, in the same state, anytime, how many times do you see somebody go to Yankee Stadium and use that short porch?
Yeah, but no.
A home run's a home run, no matter where.
But my thing is that, like to your earlier point, Baltimore, right?
Yeah, they just revamped their whole stadium.
Right, because my team sucks, or I don't have any home run hitters, or I got pitchers, or I don't have a bunch of speedy outfielders. Right?
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying.
I don't have any outfielders who can hit, so I'm going to move defenses in and short defenses. Like what? Like back in the day, whatever. Like back in the day,
they don't really use their foot,
and they still do it now.
And that, thank you for tuning in. We always appreciate you.
They'll play with the height of the grass.
Yeah,
I got a bunch of speedy dudes.
Right?
Yeah,
turf. You I see what you're saying. Like I feel like the most unfair feature of a stadium is Tampa Bay, the Rays, because they put those stupid catwalks, which are in the field of play.
In the field of play, yeah, it's ridiculous.
So to me, that's more of an issue than you tinkering with your stadium. You build your team around the dimensions of your field.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that. Yeah.
I think players need the boost of easier stadiums, kind of like a boost. Yeah, listen, I'm not mad at you. You know, it is like one of those things. You know, the boost of confidence, and before you say it should be better, Mega.
Yeah.
We will agree to disagree.
No, I'm not gonna harp on it. I mean, not harp on it, but no, I don't. It's not something that I'm gonna die on a hill for.
So
I just think it's kind of unfair when you look at every other sport. The playing dimensions are exactly the same. When you get to baseball, it's basically a free for all.
I didn't see. I see on my phone it popped up, but not on the feed here. But it says here number 2. It was a smart move getting Tom Brady. Y'all probably don't know, but he's very popular on TikTok. He comments on games already, and he's got 4 million followers.
Good night.
There you go.
What?
See, I guess he does commentary on games already on TikTok. He does little commentary clips.
Oh.
And he's got 4 million followers. I gotta tell you, man, that's actually like 4 million people is a lot. Like
a lot.
You know, if you
right, it's a lot.
If you can add, you know, let's just say, I don't know how many of those people are all football fans. You know what I'm saying? But if he can just use that, if NFL can use that platform that he has on TikTok to basically get 1 million extra people to watch. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, Fox is. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, but you know, that's like it seems like a good idea, man. Like, you know, it's not gonna. They ain't losing no damn money on it. Let's keep it real.
No, they're not.
They're gonna make money on it, no matter what.
Right.
Yeah. He's gonna use his platform exactly, Carmelate. And it's not. Listen. I like Brady. I think. I feel like he could be a bit douchey at times, but you know what? I like him.
Yeah, I like Brady.
You can't deny his play. The dude he's nasty with it.
No, you can't.
You know, he's gotten some perks of being the golden boy at times. You know what I'm saying? With the tuck rule and you know, fucking. Maybe not getting thrown out of games like he said last year. Then he ended up getting a penalty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you know what, man? I'm not mad about it.
Nah.
But yo, listen, let's wrap this up. And Carmelate, if you remember anything else, feel free to let us know. You can put it. You can send us the messages. Or you could comment next week and add in more stuff that you feel about Mega and his stupid ways and his stupid comments.
You're welcome, Carl. Stupid comments. Hey, I'm always have an opinion. Heard right, wrong, and different.
Listen, hey, you know what? This is why we do what we do, right? Because we love sports and we love talking about sports. And everybody's gonna have different opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's right.
So I like it. I love it. And I'm gonna say we wrap it up. What do y'all think?
Awesome show.
Yeah, I feel like it was a good show, guys.
Yo, tune in to Killing the Business on Thursday, where Angel and I will talk about Sasha Banks and Naomi and that nonsense.
Yo, I saw that this morning.
What happened?
They pulled a real neighbor move.
They did some neighbor crap.
Okay.
What do you call it? So they did this. They were gonna have this 6-pack challenge. So Sasha Banks
Hold on,
Naomi.
wrestling talk.
So,
We got to get off the air. Exactly.
You said
Gotta
what
go.
happened.
We
I'm just
yeah,
telling you.
We'll talk about it off
Yeah,
air. We
come
can't do
live.
no wrestling talk on this.
You know we
damn
don't talk
show.
wrestling,
All
but
right,
no,
all right,
it's
all right,
definitely
okay.
a
Just tune in to
crazy
Killing the
topic.
Business on Thursday.
All right.
And tune in to Knights of the Gimmick Table
Let's Gimmick
tomorrow,
Table
where
tomorrow.
we got Spider,
Head
the
lawnmower.
gear making Spider from
The
NYC.
gear making lawnmower cutting Mexican.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, bro. Hey, thank y'all all for tuning in. We do appreciate it.
Without a doubt. Thank even
Please
every
be
last
safe.
one of you that tuned
Make
in.
sure to tune in next week. Make sure to tell your people to tune in. Have them subscribe, like that, like our stuff, and we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all
Word
again.
up.
See y'all next week.
Peace.